Hey everyone, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. This is another pick a card reading. How does he feel about me? So I've got 3 sets of cards, 1, 2 and 3. Pick whichever one resonates with you. These messages are timeless and they're also general, so take whatever resonates and leave the rest. Don't try and make these messages fit into your individual situation if they simply don't resonate. Okay, so I'll give you a few seconds to tune in and pick which set of cards resonates best with you. Okay, so I'll start off with looking into set of cards number 1. Okay, so this is set of cards number 1. How does this person feel about you? So I've got the Rider-Waite Tarot for the overall energies. So we have the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords, the Devil in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. So clarifying is the Queen of Cups in reverse. Clarifying the Two of Wands in reverse is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Clarifying the Knight of Swords is the Hanged Man. Clarifying the Devil in reverse is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And clarifying the Queen of Swords is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So the second set of cards is ones I've created myself, which are messages from the Divine Masculine. So we have, I'm building my foundation. Don't underestimate me. I just want to be happy. I am good enough. And this is the real me. I've also got some Gypsy Oracle cards here. If I move these up a little bit. And the first one is Sorrow. Then we have Scholar, Widower, and Love. So we have, I can't remember what this oracle was called, the Lover's Oracle, I think, by Tony Carmine Salerno, I believe. And we have these two here, which I'll read a bit later. And then we have 2 Romance Angels Oracle cards, Attraction and Heart-to-Heart Conversations. Okay, so this person I am picking up has felt a lot of confusion about how they feel about you. They may have felt this confusion for a long time. It's as if their heart knows that they have deep love for you, but their mind may be second guessing that a lot. So I'm seeing a lot of cards about needing to make decisions and struggling with that. Because whenever I see the Page of Swords, I notice that his torso, the sword, and one foot's facing forward, but then he's looking back and his other foot is facing backwards, and it's like on rocky ground. There's some clouds which can represent some illusions and not being able to see clearly. So I feel this person's been in 2 minds about your connection. They may be slowly moving towards you. I feel there's certain things they need to release and leave in the past, whether that's other relationships or whether it's limiting beliefs about themselves, not seeing themselves in a good light. But what Spirit is saying to me is, because if we look at this tree, you can see there's a lot of wind. It's like recently the wind has blown a lot of these clouds away, and they are beginning to see your connection more clearly. They're beginning to be able to see beyond their mind and into their heart. So I feel this person has been spying on you a lot. They may be looking at you on social media. They're doing a lot of pondering, a lot of thinking. For some reason the camera just moved. And this is clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse. So I feel this person can be emotionally all over the place. Your connection has sparked a lot of emotions within them. And to me, the heart is the gateway of the soul's intuition or the soul's truth. So it's opening, your connection is opening up this person's intuition, but their mind may be trying to fight that. And that's like the ego's response. The ego wants to try and stay in control and try and protect us. So I feel with this Queen of Cups in reverse, the cup to me representing this person's heart and emotions. In reverse, it's like the lid's fallen off that cup and all these emotions have come out. And they're feeling all over the place. It's like the love that their ego is trying to avoid, that they feel for you, has really opened a can of worms within them. Because I feel this person's been living in a lot of illusions. But now clarity is coming to them. It's making them feel all over the place because they've bottled up their emotions a lot. They've kept the lid on their emotions throughout their life, is what I'm feeling. They may have been involved in certain situations where they didn't have to feel too deeply, or it was more surface level situations where they were wearing a mask. And this was all subconscious. But now you're making them more consciously aware. And it's very scary for them because it's like these emotions have erupted like a volcano. So I feel that's why they're in two minds. It's like they've still got this logic going on, the kind of mental energy that they've always been used to being in. But also now their heart is opening. It's very overwhelming for them. So I feel like they're isolating themselves, not really communicating much of how they're really feeling, because they're in a lot of confusion about how they feel as well. It's like a head versus heart thing. A lot of emotions or things have been stirred up. So it's going to take a while for them to fully reach like more clarity. They have, I'm building my foundation. So yeah, it's almost as though your connection has made that volcano of emotions erupt, and like I said here, there's a lot of wind being depicted in this card, so everything's kind of been all over the place as you've been almost like a catalyst to them becoming more aware of themselves and what their heart desires. And there needs to be a time when they reach that clarity and balance within, and then rebuild themselves, rebuild their foundation in reflection of more of who they truly are and where their soul is calling them to. Building their foundation, building their confidence in trusting their intuition is what I'm hearing. So then they have the Two of Wands in reverse, clarified by the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, this is another card about needing to make decisions. They felt, because one of these wands is bolted to the wall on this balcony, they felt kind of confined in their current circumstances. But you've really got them thinking, you've really got them daydreaming. They're holding that globe, you know, they see so much potential in your connection. I feel like they're daydreaming about you. They see you as like the world. You open up so many new doors of opportunity for them. They feel a lot of excitement when they think about you. I feel as though if they're stuck in certain situations, for some they may already be with someone else. For others it's literally just their own lack of confidence. Or they've just been so stuck in a place of being overly logical and not really listening to their intuition. They're really wanting to broaden their horizons because they're looking out to the ocean as well. They're really wanting to cross that water. They're wanting to go through their emotions, basically. They want to bridge the gap between themselves and you. They want to take that leap of faith, but something's been holding them back. But with this in reverse, to me, this is saying they have, or they very soon will make an initial decision. It's almost like slowly but surely They're going to trust their intuition, which is guiding them to you. So this is them slowly making that decision to choose you and choose their heart, basically. Because there's still this energy of a little bit of confusion. They're being overly cautious. Because the Four of Pentacles, this was saying that they used to be holding on to that. The circumstances that they felt confined within, they were holding on to that because it was bringing them a sense of false sense of foundation, of a comfort zone, of security. But it wasn't making them happy. It was keeping them stuck because, you know, that this person couldn't move because they were holding on so tightly. They feared loss. They feared being alone. They feared rejection. So holding on so tightly to this pentacle in particular was blocking them from seeing what's truly in their heart. And the one on their head is like blocking their higher self, like their intuition, from coming down from above. But again, this is in reverse. So again, it's slowly releasing their codependency on something or someone. Their codependency on some kind of comfort zone that hasn't been serving them. But there's this "don't underestimate me" card underneath this. So this is saying, although they're moving slowly and they're coming to these realizations slowly about themselves and what's serving them and what isn't, and they're realizing that moving towards you will serve them, even though that's slow, it's saying don't underestimate them, because, you know, the heart and the intuition is infinitely stronger than the conditioning of the mind, because the conditioning of the mind is often a lot to do with just this lifetime, whereas the heart is the gateway to the soul, which is infinite. So the soul pull, you know, the magnetic pull towards their truth, towards their highest good, is infinitely stronger. So this is another energy here with the Knight of Swords and then the Hanged Man, of this confusion and sort of like a polarity of the energies, because the Knight of Swords is saying they really want to rush towards you and free themselves, but the foundation of them wanting that, at the foundation of that, is this Hanged Man, a time of pause. So these are kind of opposite energies. They want to rush in. This could be their mind making rash decisions, you know, undermining what their heart's telling them. They may, you know, they're having this awakening, they're feeling this magnetic pull to you, but then their mind might rush in and say, don't be silly, you've got to be logical, and they're looking at things at face value rather than reading between the lines. But for others, this, or, you know, simultaneously, this is them wanting to rush ahead. You know, they don't want to feel like they're stuck and just pondering things and daydreaming about being with you. A part of them wants to rush towards you with a lot of strength and courage and confidence, but they're still really in this energy of needing to go inwards. The Hanged Man is a time of pause, so they can see things from a different perspective. It's about going inwards and finding the light, finding the truth, with this halo of light surrounding their head. So this is why you may not be seeing them taking action. It's not that they don't want to with you, it's they're really trying to build a solid foundation within themselves in terms of having confidence in the decision that they make. And they're not at that place of having confidence in a decision just yet, what's true for them. But they're realizing they just want to be happy. They're realizing it's been burdensome holding on and feeling like they're confined in whatever circumstance it is that's been really draining them in their life and causing a lot of stagnation, because there's the Devil here in reverse as well. So some of them, this is another relationship that they're already in and they need to release themselves from. For others, this is like their inner demons, their self-doubt, their lack of confidence that's been holding them back. But the Devil in reverse is more positive, because it's saying this person is coming to a realization of their own blocks. This is what they're awakening to. They're seeing that how they've been codependent on certain circumstances of people. They're seeing their own insecurities. And that's why they have this I'm building my foundation card. They're releasing codependency so they can have this emotional security within themselves, i.e. not looking outside of themselves for false sense of security, but creating that confidence within themselves, knowing they don't need anything or anyone outside of themselves to know their own worth. So they're breaking free from situations which I feel they once were working so hard to try and keep in place because it was a comfort zone. But they were working and working and working on something or a relationship or someone, and it just wasn't paying off. Because this card, 8 of Pentacles in reverse, is doing the same thing over and over and over, trying to build that foundation, which was subconsciously like just a comfort zone. And it's not working out. It's not building a solid foundation in truth, because it was something based on illusion, something based on fear. And here's I'm good enough. So this person has not had high self-esteem in their life in general, but now that's what they're coming into, realizing that they're worthy and they don't have to put up with certain situations where they're not truly happy. So that's when they're going to be this Queen of Swords and speak their truth. They're going to speak their truth to someone and they're going to say, this situation that we've been in for a long time is not bringing me true fulfillment, with this 9 of Cups in reverse. This person is really looking inwards to see what is going to bring them fulfillment, and that's when their mind keeps circulating back to you. And then this is the real me. You know, they're discovering who they truly are. They're discovering what their true desires are. They're discovering their worth and knowing that they are worthy to go for their true dreams and what's going to bring them true fulfillment. So this will likely take a while for some. So there may need to be patience on your part with this person, because I feel there is a lot of things they need to release. But it's really positive that they are having this clarity and these huge shifts within them. So they have sorrow here. And again, this is like the 2 of Wands, because by the sea, on some kind of balcony, looking out, they really are daydreaming about you. They really are wanting to be with you. You're like their dream come true. I do feel they're thinking about you to the point where it's become a form of escapism for them from their current circumstances. For a while, they may not have been taking any action because they've felt like they could just be content with daydreaming as a form of escapism. But now they're actually wanting to take action because they're feeling more and more sorrowful and down and depressed, just staying in some kind of stagnation that's not serving them. So the scholar, it's really showing that they are going inwards. They're really trying to study themselves and what's true for them. They're really trying to figure out what's best for them. And then we have widower. So this is saying that they're saying goodbye, because this ties in with this devil in reverse energy. They're saying goodbye to the circumstances or the people or the relationships that aren't serving them. And, you know, that's never an easy thing to do. So, you know, they need to grieve the loss of that, the ending of that. But they're doing that so they can choose love, true love with you. So then we have these, I think they're the Romance Oracle. They want peace. I mean, look at these wings on both of these cards. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So that beautifully sums up what their energy is all about and what's going on for them. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So this person may have been in two minds for a long time because they were trying to make sense of, what does this old relationship or old situation mean, and what does this connection with you mean? They're trying to understand things with their logical mind. And now they're releasing the need to understand so that they can follow their intuition. And, it says, through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So this person, they've really wanted to be confident in making this decision about leaving certain people or things behind because they know it's going to bring some turmoil. But they know they have to go through that if they want to come out the other side and have this new blessing of love with you. So we have attraction here. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel this is a message more for you to just be in the moment, to have that patience, like I said, but also keep living your life. Enjoy your life in the present moment. Don't keep holding out for the future, because that's when we become stagnant. That's when we put ourselves on hold, and that's never a good thing. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel in the future, once this person has begun to release certain circumstances in their life, they will be ready to come forward and really speak their truth to you. So this is all really positive, and I really hope it's resonated with you. And if it has, then please like, share and subscribe, because that will really help me out as my channel is new. And I'll be back again really soon with another reading just like this. And I'll do these star sign readings soon as well. So thank you. And I'll now move on to set of cards number 2. Okay, so this is set of cards number 2. How does this person feel about you? So I'm starting off with the Rider-Waite Tarot as the overall energies. So we have the 8 of Cups in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Strength in reverse, the Sun in reverse, the Magician. Clarifying the 8 of Cups in reverse is the Lovers in reverse. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is the Hermit in reverse. Clarifying Strength in reverse is the 2 of Cups. Clarifying the Sun in reverse is the 6 of Cups in reverse. And clarifying the Magician is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So, don't worry, my deck isn't upside down or anything like that. Before I start recording, I shuffle in a specific way, so some of the cards are upright and some are in reverse. So the next set of cards is my own creation, which is Messages from the Divine Masculine. So we have, I'm letting go of the past. I express myself differently to you. You're the one. Give me some space right now, and I'm here for you. So then we also have the Gypsy Oracle cards, and we have Wife, and that is, I'm letting go of the past. So for some, this is saying they're already married, but, this won't be for everyone. Hope, Messenger, Misfortune, Letter, and sweetheart, and it shows her receiving that letter. So that's very interesting. So then we have the romance. I think it's the romance oracle. We have balance, and this one that has no title, but I'll read it when we get to that bit. And I have 3 romance angels oracle cards. Engagement, free yourself, and true love. Okay. So this person really is needing to walk away from something. And it may well be that they're in another relationship with this wife card here. And it shows children, so there may be children involved. And also because of the lovers in reverse. The lovers is about needing to make a choice between 2 people. So this person needs to move away from a relationship that's not serving them. But they're reluctant to. And it may well be because of children are involved, or just because it's scary. You know, when at some point in your life when you feel like you're with someone and you're committed to them and you've believed for a long time that this is the person that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, you know, we have a difficult time when deeper feelings, like a sinking feeling, become stronger and stronger and stronger, which is telling us that this relationship is no longer resonating. It's hard to accept that. I feel like this is what this person's going through. Like, they're afraid to truly admit that their intuition is telling them that their partner, their relationship is not working out. I'm letting go of the past. For some of you, this may be your relationship. They're feeling this not working, but they don't want to walk away. But for most, I feel they may be involved with someone else already, and overall they are letting go of the past because they won't be able to kid themselves or pretend everything's okay forever. They may be doing more things to try and make it work with this other person, but it's not. It's run its course is what I'm feeling overall. There's a Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This is about a karmic cycle, and again in reverse it's like going around in circles. I feel there's codependency that this person feels with someone, because when it's in reverse at the top of the wheel there's the Devil, and the Devil card is about codependency. It's about the unhealthy aspects of relationships. Instead of having this strength to break free with the Sphinx, the lion and the sword, instead of having the strength to break free, I feel this person is trying to still make things work with someone which isn't working, because they're afraid of losing the comfort zone that they have with this person. They're afraid of being alone. Like I said, they had this idea in their mind that their life was going to look a certain way, and they had a lot of comfort in that. So this intuition is trying to open up to them, but they're ignoring it with this Hermit in reverse. This is saying that deep down they are feeling isolated in whatever relationship they're already in or circumstance that they feel stuck in. They're feeling isolated, but I feel like they're just trying to do things to try and make it work. They're trying to distract themselves from this light of truth that's trying to open up to them. They're not going inwards, they're trying to distract themselves from going inwards. I express myself differently to you. I feel this person, when it comes to you, it's like, I feel they're trying to deny their feelings that they have for you, because I feel this love they feel for you is what's been this catalyst to make them realise they're not happy in their current situation. But like I said, they're trying to deny that because their ego is really afraid of that false sense of security they feel in that situation. I express myself differently to you. What I'm picking up on is with their current partner or their wife or whomever, could be husband, with their current partner, I feel like it feels simple in a way because they know what to expect from each other. I feel as though they don't express themselves on that much of a deep level. But when it comes to your connection, it's like a deeper love or a deeper soul bond that you and this person have than what they have with their current partner. And this is what's making them fearful, because they feel like things can work out on a surface level quite well with their current partner, but this person's afraid to express the depth of emotion that they feel when it comes to you. And I feel like this person is struggling to express how they feel, not only to you, but their current partner. They don't know. They don't know how to approach that, the ending of their relationship. So they're in denial about it. They have hope. But it's like that hope's only just peeking through because they're chained and like bound to whatever that is. They're chained up, there's this blindfold, but it's like they tried to chain themselves to their illusions just so they could stay in a comfort zone. But this person's eyes are slowly peeking out from behind that blindfold. They can't kid themselves forever. They're lacking strength. They're not feeling strong enough to express their truth to this person that they need to say goodbye to, but they're also not feeling strong enough to express their feelings to you, that they're feeling like you're the one. This is what they're opening their eyes to seeing, because they won't be able to resist or deny the truth any longer about how they feel. They're afraid because they feel such deep love for you that it makes them feel out of balance. They're afraid of you being like this lady in the strength card and you're the one in control, trying to tame the lion being them. They're afraid of feeling out of control, is what I'm feeling. Within their current relationship, they feel like they can put a lid on their emotions because it's not such a deep like soul connection to yours. So you really put them out of their comfort zone, basically. They feel all over the place. They want to feel like the lion. They want to feel confident and like they're man enough and that they can speak their truth. But really they're feeling as though you hold a lot of power over them and they're afraid of getting hurt because they feel such deep love for you. They're afraid of rejection, of abandonment, of things not working out. But they know you're the one. And deep down, I feel they've known that in their intuition for a long time. But it's like their mind, the ego that tries to protect us from getting hurt, has been causing them to get in their own way. But we have a messenger here. And what I'm picking up on is this is them eventually speaking their truth to their wife. Because we have wife, where they were trying to make it work, maybe for the children's sake. Then they'll try to chain themselves to illusion, this blindfold, but their eyes are picking out from beneath it. They can't deny the truth any longer. Then we have messenger. I feel this is them speaking their truth to the wife, and this is misfortune comes after that. This card reminds me of the Tower card in the tarot. Tower is about breaking down those comfort zones that aren't serving, breaking down illusions that are holding this person back. So that when they speak their truth to this person, their partner, it's going to create like chaos for a while and a lot of emotional turmoil. But I feel like they need to be confident in that decision to do that before they will. So there's a Sun in reverse. Their fear that holds them back from fully expressing themselves to you and moving towards you and releasing their past is they fear that a reconciliation, like a reunion of a coming together with you, is not going to happen. That's what they fear. So there's children in both of these cards. So again, some of them literally have children and they're afraid of the breakdown of their relationship for the children's sake. They're afraid of having too much distance from their children. But for others, this is like their inner child. They have wounds, fears of rejection. Because the sun is like the masculine energy. It's like the solar plexus as well, which is about self-esteem, willpower, like taking control. Not control in a negative way, but taking control of their destiny, taking action. It's in reverse. The sun is still a really positive card. When it's in reverse, to me, it just always brings up an image of like the clouds blocking out the sun. But the sun, the truth, is infinitely stronger than the clouds, which represent illusions. So they have some illusions going on that they fear making any sort of movement towards you or any sort of movement in leaving their comfort zone behind because they're afraid it's not going to work out with you. They're afraid of ending up with no one and nothing. So they're in their head a lot. And I feel like they're going in circles. And that's why we have give me some space right now. They need to figure things out. And they're going to go in circles for a while. But we do have letter and sweetheart. So they're going to send that message. They're going to speak their truth to their partner. But then I feel in the future they will express their truth to their true sweetheart, which is you. This is how they feel about you. True love, you make them happy. And this is how they feel about the person where they're with. Things aren't working out. So this person, I feel in the future, will be available to express their love to you and be romantic and make a move towards you. But right now, they need this space to figure things out. So, deep down they are the magician. They have the strength, or they will very soon have the strength to create their own destiny, go in a new direction. Well, this is a number 1 card. And then we have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So, in the physical, they may not be taking action, but a lot of things are manifesting to create a new beginning behind the scenes. They do have the power and strength to create their own reality, this new beginning. But again, they may have doubts in their mind that they can create this new beginning successfully. But they will, because, you know, this magician is a major arcana card, so it's stronger than the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this is like their doubts, or this is just saying in the physical, in the present moment, there's not like physical, tangible action towards a new beginning with you, a passionate new beginning. But behind the scenes, so much change and shifts are happening to create a powerful new beginning. And this is clarified with, I'm here for you. Eventually, they will be free to be there for you. So, we have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So this is really interesting because I feel when it says love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it, this is like what I'm picking up on their previous or current commitments that they're coming out of, just agreeing to be together for the sake of it, because, that's what they promised. Maybe if they did wedding vows, they promised each other that in the past, but it's no longer resonating. So they're just in it for the sake of it, kind of thing. And then it says a great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. And that's what you represent. Like, your connection that they feel with you is much more challenging because it's much deeper, and therefore it brings them out of their comfort zone. And this one says, give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. So yeah, this is saying a shift is going to happen for you with this person. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. And then this person is knowing that they deserve to be and have all that their heart truly desires, rather than settling for less. So then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. When they're ready and free to really reach out to you, they're going to commit much more to you. They're going to be able to. And it's because they're freeing themselves. It's time to take back control of your life. This is what they're doing. Following their truth. Following true love, which is you. This is a romance of a lifetime. So this is that passionate new beginning, true love with you. So this is really beautiful. And I really, really hope it's resonated with you. And if it has, please like, share and subscribe, because that will really help me out, because my channel is new. And I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much. I'll be back again really soon with more readings just like this, and also the star sign readings as well. So I'll now move on to the set of cards number 3. Okay, so this is set of cards number 3. How does this person feel about you? And I'm starting off with the Rider-Waite Tarot for the overall energies. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the Moon, the Chariot, the 8 of Wands in reverse, the Hierophant. So clarifying the 10 of Pentacles, we have the Ace of Cups in reverse. Clarifying the Moon, we have the 3 of Swords. Clarifying the Chariot, we have the 7 of Cups. Clarifying the 8 of Wands in reverse, we have the 2 of Swords. And clarifying the Hierophant, we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So the next set of cards is a creation of my own, which is messages from the Divine Masculine. And I will be putting these for sale on my website very soon. So we have, I'm healing family issues. I'm praying to God. Let's flirt. I'm stuck. My heart is broken. I'm working towards our future, and let me be your king. So then the Gypsy Oracle cards, we have Service, Room, Pleasure Seekers, Thought, and Malady. I think this is the Romance Oracle. I'm not sure. We have Friendship, and we have Surrender. And for the Romance Angels Oracle cards, we have Deception and Codependency. So I'm definitely feeling as though this person feels responsible for other people in their life. There is this healing family issues. underneath here as well. So they're not fully available just yet to be able to give or receive love. I feel this person has low self-esteem because they feel that they have to be of service to someone else. So this could be that they're in another commitment, as in a marriage or relationship romantically, or this literally could be like family. There could be like a narcissist is what I'm feeling in their family, or several narcissists that are having unrealistic expectations upon them. I feel like this is parents, but it could be anyone in a family, or like I said, it could be a marriage, it could be a partner that has unrealistic expectations on them. I feel someone is really draining their energy. Someone is really creating a lot of heartbreak for them. It has a lot of like criticism towards this person, expects them to like serve them or be like a slave to their needs. And this is a pattern that they've been caught up in, and it's really, really affecting their self-esteem. Like they're feeling like they're running on empty. They're trying to prove themselves to these people who are undeserving of this person's time and attention, to be honest. They don't feel good enough. This person or these people are trying to make this person feel like they're worthless, and this person's believing them. And so I feel like this person is caught up in that, and they can't see beyond that. They can't fully see that it's just that these people are narcissists and are selfish. They're taking it very personally. I feel this has been a pattern that's been going on since childhood. So they don't know any better. And that is why I feel they're very distracted. They can't offer you anything right now because they're not allowing themselves to receive love. They're burning themselves out, trying to give everything to these other people who, like I said, don't deserve it. So that's, really sad to pick up on, because I feel this person is really a really nice person, really genuine, really has a big heart, because there's the cup here, which to me represents the heart, and then there's the heart. They have a big heart. They're very generous, and you see that in them. You see the beauty in this person, and you really, really wish they could see it in themselves, but they don't. It's like deep down they do know they're a good person, but it's like they've got so much negative conditioning and toxicity, toxic people around them, that at the same time that they think they're not good enough. So that I feel this person's really caught up, and they're in a dark place with this moon. This is their fears. Someone is really playing on their fears, pushing their buttons, trying to keep this person bound to them so they're always of service to them. This person's using them. And so this person is just stuck in so much fear and so much heartbreak. They're really trying to prove themselves. I feel they are like really praying to God, like they're trying to free themselves from these karmic ties to family or their partner or whomever. I'm literally taking this as they're trying to create room for themselves. This room's empty. They're trying to create space for themselves so they can just be free of all these burdens. And they're praying to God. They feel very alone and isolated. They feel like no one's on their side, and you really want to be there for them. You may have offered your heart to them, but they couldn't accept it. They couldn't receive it. And it's not personal at all. This person is just caught up in so much heartbreak. It's really messing with their mind, is what I'm feeling. They can't see clearly at all, because the moon is also subconscious. There's all this heartbreak tied up in their subconscious. This is like these people have conditioned this person to be basically disempowered. They're keeping this person disempowered by making them doubt themselves. so that they can't move forward. This is a very abusive situation that they're in, and you're trying to help them. Here's the Chariot. It's clarified by the Seven of Cups. So this person just feels like they have a lot on their plate. They don't know what is true. They do. They definitely want movement. They want movement out of this toxicity. And they are recognizing that you are a really good person. And I feel you two are reflections of each other. Like you're both really good people. Really, really generous. Really open-hearted. Really loving and kind. Maybe both of you have this tendency to sort of put other people first. And he recognizes that within you. And really ironically, he sees you as a really lovely person, but he doesn't feel good enough for you. But he is. This person is. You know, it could be a he or a she. This person's good enough for you. They just don't see it. And they want this movement towards you. But, you know, these sphinxes, they're laying on the ground. They're not moving, to be honest. And it's because they feel like they're so confused. These people are keeping them in this state of confusion, keeping them in illusion so they can't see clearly. They don't know how to move forward. They feel like they've got so much stuff on their plate that these people are, you know, creating for them. So many blocks, or the illusion of blocks. These people, this person's trying to make them feel as though they're tethered to them. So this man or this woman's feeling in the dark. They don't know how to move forward. They have let's flirt and pleasure seekers. So they may be, you know, for some of you, flirting with you. They may be seeking some kind of non-committing kind of interaction with you. Because I do, you know, but it's not because they're a bad person. It's literally, you know, that they want to be with you. They feel this love for you, or they feel this attraction to you, and they want that. So they may be partly, you know, moving towards you, communicating with you. But deep down they feel like they can't fully give you a commitment. But they're wanting to, you know, they're trying to see, how do I get past all these blocks? So I can be free, so I can have room to seek what I truly want. Happiness and pleasure. So for some of you, you know, this person may be wanting certain things with you, but they're not committing at the same time. But I really don't feel it's because they're a bad person. It's they do want something more with you, but they're not in this place where they feel they can offer that to you. So yeah, there's this 8 of Wands in reverse, which is delays and obstacles, and the 2 of Swords. These toxic people around them are trying to keep them stuck. There's this so much confusion. They're like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to free myself. I don't know if I'm good enough for you. So sometimes they're just going into this 2 of Swords energy. Like, they may have tried to free themselves, but felt like it was too much work, or felt like they couldn't. They were delayed, they're blocked again. These people trying to draw them back in through guilt tripping them is what I'm feeling. So this person, sometimes they go into this place where they don't even want to think about making a decision, because they don't believe deep down that they can free themselves, so they don't want to think about it. They're trying to avoid the moon. They're trying to avoid their fears. And ironically, that, you know, they're so used to this toxicity, in a way it's become a comfort zone for them. And yeah, this is clarified with I'm stuck. But there is thought. They are trying to figure things out. They're not making any decision right now, but they're trying to think about it. Like, how can I free myself? How can I have happiness? in my life. How can I be with you? And I have the Hierophant. This is like commitments. With this, and this is good. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse has come up with this. They feel committed. They may feel guilt tripped. For some of them, it may be like religious aspects to do with this, like people guilt tripping them. You need to do this, that, and the other, and you know, using religion as a way to guilt trip them into keep doing that and sacrifice themselves, basically. But with this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this person is finally realizing that they've put in so much work, they've invested so much time and energy in these people or this person or this situation, and they're realizing it's coming to nothing. They're realizing just how much they're being taken advantage of and being manipulated. They're no longer wanting to invest in toxic people, because they're realizing it just keeps them stuck in this malady energy, keeps them stuck with my heart is broken, with this kind of energy. And they know they deserve more. They're finally realizing that they deserve more than that, because they're realizing just how much time and effort and investment they've put in these people who are definitely not appreciative of it. I'm working towards our future. Let me be your king. When this person fully realizes that they deserve so much more than this, then, and I feel they're in the initial stages already, even though it may be slow transition, they're working towards their future, their own future, knowing their future needs to be so much better than this. And that's when they start working on their future with you. Let me be your king. They basically know that you're going to appreciate everything that they offer you. They're realizing these other people don't appreciate them at all. In fact, they do the opposite. So this person is going to realize their worth. They're going to realize that they are a very generous, good person who has a lot to offer. They're going to realize their kindness. They're going to see it's not a weakness. They're going to see that with the right person, it's actually going to make them feel good. And that's when they're going to be looking to you. So here's this card. This is how they feel about you. It says friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. I feel as though right now they want this with you. They want this romance. They're seeing you as someone who would genuinely, and who does genuinely, appreciate them. And they really appreciate that. And they're recognizing that now. But because they can't be with you in the physical just yet, they're really honouring this friendship that you both have. They're really appreciating what I'm picking up. You're waiting for them. They appreciate that. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. This is what they're going to be doing. They're going to release all this crap because they're realising it's getting them nowhere. They realise they've basically been trying to please these people to get a sense of validation from them. They're trying to feel good enough for these people and feel loved by these people, but they're knowing these people are undeserving now. And he's knowing that his self-worth is not dependent on what these toxic people think of him. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. They're realising these people's deceptions, the manipulations, maybe playing sweet sometimes, guilt-tripping. They're seeing right through these people now. They're no longer deceiving themselves, and they're freeing themselves from codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. They're realising basically that if they keep holding on to this and seeking their sense of self-worth based on what these toxic people think, then they're just going to be going in circles forever. They're basically realising that no matter how much they give how much they sacrifice themselves. These people are never going to appreciate them. So they're releasing this codependency because they know that it's just going to hold them back in their life, and that it's going to hold them back